This is the NBA playoffs on EA Sports. We're ready for tip-off, and these fans are as well. It's their home team getting set to match up with a very formidable opponent. Alongside Jay Williams, I'm Ed Cohen. Jay, this crowd is hyped, and you look at their guys coming in, they appear to be fired up and ready to go. And I'll tell you what, this is going to be a good one.
And the big thing here was getting that all-important split on the road. Now they come home with home court advantage and an opportunity to move ahead in this series if they can take care of business in Game 3.
Curling inside. Good drive by Gordon, but he can't finish. Waiters. That pass stolen by Orlando. VUCEVIC to Fournier. Nice pace, sets it up and slams it down.
Oh, that's a great way to make an opening statement. It's about the team that's able to punch the other team in the mouth first. That's exactly what you want to do if you're the road team.
Butler to Waiters. Here comes the screen. That's what you like to see off the pick and roll. Nice, easy basket.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
Tosses. Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
It's the Heat with the possession. To Waiters. Butler. NIKOLA VUCEVIC with a piece.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Aaron Gordon stuffs it down.
And easy, too. Get back on defense.
Dragic with it. Down 4. Here comes the screen. Dragic. Oh, the touch at the rim. Count it.
And that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
In the front court, it's Augustine. Leads a bucket. To Gordon. Fires Leonard. Huge block.
And that's light work for a guy with his ability.
NIKOLA VUCEVIC. 2 for 2. That's what you want.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Muller to bring it up. Trailing by 4. To Waiters. To Dragic. Five seconds to shoot. Dragic. Isaac with the board. Augustine with it up top. Leads 4. Pass stolen by Miami. They'll go to Butler. Down low. It's a big finish. He climbed the ladder on that one.
Well, the question is, how big is the ladder? He's still climbing.
Augustine with the basketball. Looking to make something happen. Nothing going here on that drive. Short jumper off the mark. He'd have the basketball. Butler to Dragic. Waiters to Butler. 4-3. And Jimmy Butler all in stride. Catch and shoot 3 is good. We talk so much about who are the MVP candidates, but there are other guys who are so valuable to their teams, and Jimmy Butler at the forefront of that list.
I have a phrase that I use when I describe players like Jimmy Butler. It's called most valuable mentality. There are certain players that approach the game with a certain mindset every single day that they will do anything possible to win the ball game. He plays with his heart and soul every single possession and every night, and he will leave it on the court if that means he can win the ball game.
to Aaron Gordon. Isaac. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
NIKOLA VUCEVIC trying to cash in on a three-point play. For his career, 72%. And he missed the free throw. Collison into the front court. They trail by 1. To Waiters. Collison against Al-Farouq Aminu. Trying to cash in, knocks it down. Off the step back.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
It's Orlando's ball. Markelle Fultz. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
The defender was actually in a good position there. They even made a decent play on the ball. But sometimes those bounces go the other way. Still, stay aggressive out there.
Terrence Ross at the line for a chance at a three-point play. For his career, 79% at the line. Free throw up and good. Gives him a 2-point lead. Into the front court comes Collison. Just under a minute to play here in this opening quarter. To Waiters. Shot clock coming down to 4. Down to 3. Not that time.
I just love where this takes you into the psychological battle as a player offensively. Was that a great contest, or did you just miss the shot? But now you have me thinking about that the entire next possession.
Scores from the post.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
It's the Heat with the possession. Short jumper won't fall. Fultz. Off the mark. No good. Nice touch around the basket with the tip. Long key from three-quarters court. That's the end of 1 here in game number 3. Jay and I are back after this. It's the NBA playoffs on EA Sports. One quarter down. Neither side really distinguished itself. Jay, what stood out?
Yeah, both teams have came out. They played with great energy, and they've also done an excellent job of establishing their own tempo. They have to make sure they have to push through that and do more back in the second quarter.
Oh, he's denied.
Blocked
away.
That one's in the 15th row.
Huge denial. Collison. 5 to shoot for Miami. Not done yet. And a putback slam. That has to feel deflating for the other side.
They've really came out and made a statement so far in this first half. Another powerful dunk, but another easy dunk. When are we going to see some defense?
Collison. To Butler. Jimmy Butler. He's 3 of 5. 60% shooting from the field.
Old school equals high percentage.
Fultz with the basketball. Minute gone by in the second quarter. Terrence Ross sizing up Iguodala. The Magic with 4 to shoot. Has a look. Add 2 points to the board. Miami with the basketball. Collison to Butler. Shot clock for the Heat down to 3. Collison to Butler. Beyond the arc for 3. Misfires. It's no good. To Fultz. Here comes the screen. To Fultz. Mo Bamba powers it through.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor. Has a chance. Darren Collison. He is shooting well. He's made 2/3 of his shots.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here, because that was not an easy look.
Fultz. Screen coming. Iwandu matched up with Iguodala. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
I wasn't necessarily sure which way that PNR was going, but I guess neither was the defense. That makes 2 of us.
Collison. Five to shoot for Miami. Here's a chance from long range. That one off the mark. It's no good. Fultz into the front court. Lead stands at 10. Screen coming. To Fultz. Five on the shot clock. And he buries it.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Collison into the front court. Down a dozen. Shot clock for the Heat down to 3. Collison. Great defense, forcing the miss.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Miami's got it. surveys the floor. Converts in the paint. Nice finish at the rim.
There's certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
We have both squads set to make some moves right now. To Gordon. Can't connect from inside. Dion Waiters. He's 2 for 2 now.
What was once a tight space is no longer. There is absolutely no way the defender can recover after that move.
Here comes the screen. Jonathan Isaac, guarded by MEYERS Leonard. To Fournier. For 3. Evan Fournier is going to get a chance at 3 here. Numbers not good. 52% for his career. First free throw is good. Second free throw off the mark. Still one to come. Dragic with the basketball. Down 12. Won't go. In the front court, it's Augustine. He'll run the offense. He's going to the free throw line to shoot.
Ed, as a defender, you cannot, I repeat, you cannot foul in the act of upward motion into your shot. Your timing needs to be better.
DJ Augustine at the line for 2 shots. A career 86% from the line. And he connects on the first free throw. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. Dragic into the front court. 14-point deficit. Here comes the screen. Fine to shoot. Straight on 3. At the buzzer. It's good. And it gets them closer as we reach the end of the first half. So the 2 teams will head to the locker room as we reach the break here in game number 3. Let's get you to Orlando, where we say hello to Jalen Rose in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Jalen.
Thanks, fellas. Jalen here with your halftime report. The Magic didn't hold back in that opening half, and the offensive glass was their domain. They scored plenty of second chance points, asserting themselves in the paint. These are the guys getting buckets for the Orlando Magic. The Heat have got themselves in a bad situation that seems likely to only get worse.
At this point, it's all about pride and mental toughness. A comeback is not impossible, but it's also not likely.
Have a look at the leading scorers for the Miami Heat.
Game track. Field goals.
Here's a team that might just be one or two adjustments away from what's needed to turn things around. They still have time to make up for a lackluster first half.
Player of the half.
NIKOLA VUCEVIC.
Has the defense figured out, and his shots are falling for him. That's a lethal combination that will be hard to overcome.
Who was cold?
No one wants to be picked for this segment, but he couldn't avoid it. Maybe he'll turn things around in the second half.
These are the top plays from the opening half.
Number 2. Number 1.
And with that, I'm sending it back to Ed and Jay to bring you the rest of the game.
It's the Heat with the possession. Dragic to Butler. Probing the defense to Waiters. Nice pace, sets it up and slams it down. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
To Aaron Gordon. Shot clock, it's coming down to 4. Now down to 3. Evan Fournier bothered just enough there. Short jumper won't go down.
You know, Ed, everybody gives so much credit to the guy who contested the shot, but there's no way he's in that position without the communication of the backbone of the defense. When you have a guy back there who can block shots and tells you to apply more pressure, you know you're in a safe place.
To Gordon. They've slowed down the pace. Now 3 on the shot clock. Trying to cash in. Gets a look. Can't hit.
I give this defense so much credit. Sometimes it pays major dividends to have players that are willing to get their nails dirty. Just dig their hands in the dirt, and that's what kind of stand they're making on the defensive end.
Isaac. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Off the iron. No good. He'd have the basketball. Has a look. Shot won't go.
The contest was good, but you being a nuisance was great. Continue to be that gnat that no matter how many times you swing at it, it never goes away.
VUCEVIC, guarded by MEYERS. Isaac to Aaron Gordon. And he's fouled. Very close, Jay. Free throws coming up.
I say this a lot, and it's only because coaches harp on it all the time. Read the scouting report. Know who you can and should send to the line. This is a case of knowing a shooter probably had a better chance of hitting a jumper than he does of hitting the free throws.
Oops, he missed the first one. Knocks down the second after missing the first. Dragic with it. His guys trail by 10. Butler. To Dragic. From long range. Taken by VUCEVIC. Augustine with it up top. His team leads it by 10. To Gordon. Isaac to Fournier. Shot clock winding down. Gordon. Offensive rebound. NIKOLA VUCEVIC. That's how it's done. He's 4 for 4 in the game.
Hey, one of the things I hear all the great teams say in the huddle, they say 1, 2, 3, no mercy. Now it's time for you to go even harder on the defensive end.
Short jumper off the mark to Aaron Gordon. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
Aaron Gordon trying to cash in on a three-point play. Shooting 50%. Some yes, some no in this contest. Free throw's good as they continue to widen their lead. Dragic with the basketball. Looking to make something happen. To Waiters. Shot from in close, no good. Augustine with the basketball. The lead is 15. Screen coming. VUCEVIC to Gordon. Has a chance. Can't connect.
Let's be realistic. He's probably not going to miss a lot of shots. But the more effort you can give, you want to try to tire him out. Take his legs away. Make him work to catch the ball. That's how you win a defensive battle.
Orlando ball. To Aaron Gordon. VUCEVIC to Gordon. Oh, the Heat right there to take it away.
You know, Ed, sometimes you're just more ready to play than your opponent. The intensity and the effort is off the charts.
Had a good look there, but it's no good. To VUCEVIC. NIKOLA VUCEVIC. The defense is really going to have to start paying attention. He's 5 for 5 for the field.
This may sound cheesy, but sometimes you just need to sit back, get a tub of popcorn, and just enjoy the show, because that's what you're watching right now.
To Waiters. Down to 5. Down to 4 to shoot. Waiters. Smothering D.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
VUCEVIC. The Heat secure the rebound. Goran Dragic. He struggled just a little bit. 2 for 5.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
That misses with 2 seconds to go. There's the buzzer. 3 quarters complete. All magic so far. It's Magic basketball here as we start the 4th quarter. And this one, Jay, not totally in the win column yet, but with a double-digit lead, you have to like their chances.
I love when I start seeing fans exit the arena so early in this game, and I hear people say, this one should be in the bag. Well, guess what? It's never a guarantee. You have to be careful not to slow down the pace of the game and take the air out of the basketball. You have to put your foot on the gas and try to win this game with a sense of urgency.
It's the Heat with the possession. Collison. Able to convert inside.
Woo, did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
Fultz with the basketball. The advantage is 13 points. Down to 5 on the 24. Fultz. Adebayo the rebound. Into the front court comes Collison. The deficit now up to 13. Fires the 3. That's off the side of the rim, no good. Nothing going here on that drive. Markelle Fultz. Shot from the lane won't go. Grabs his own miss and scores. Good concentration.
As my mother would say to the defender, A for effort, F for results.
Collison. Here comes the screen. To Collison. Trying to cash in. It's Gordon with the rebound. Fultz into the front court. His guys up by 15. To Aaron Gordon. Slam dunk for Markelle Fultz. At this point, if it continues, it just may be good night, Irene.
And ooh, I like that Irene line.
There you go, Jay.
And sometimes as a player on the defensive end, Ed, you need to draw a line in the sand. You have to find a way to change the narrative. Because right now, the constant theme has been too many easy buckets.
Jay, don't deny it. You're an old soul at heart.
Yeah, I still don't know who Irene is.
Me neither. New blood coming in for both sides. Collison to Waiters. Gets it to go. Could have been more. A lot of contact, but no foul.
Oh, don't see the read. Be the read.
Fultz with the basketball. He'll run the offense. To Fournier. Nothing going here on that drive. Fournier. Going to launch beyond the arc. Evan Fournier shakes free. Tough shot from downtown.
That move right there, that seeps into the defender's psyche. Let's just hope his feelings didn't get hurt as well on that play.
Free throws coming up.
Okay, now we're on the home stretch, and you got a big lead. Don't let your opponent back in this game by giving up extra possessions.
And hits the first free throw. Two for two on that trip. To Gordon. Shifting gears. Here comes some substitutions. Gordon with the block.
You know, sometimes basketball can become a very beautiful thing to watch. During the regular season, things can...
Oh, and a putback.
Oof, really showing no mercy here. This one is out of hand, and the offense is still pouring it on.
Dragic into the front court. His guys down big. To Butler. Dragic to Waiters. 5 to shoot for Miami. Butler for 2. Missed it. He always has the green light, but the defense was ready. Orlando has it. That's out. Last touch by DJ Augustine. Dragic with it. Down a bundle. NIKOLA VUCEVIC tips it. That ball's out of bounds. Last touch by a Magic. Waiters. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Dragic to Butler. Dragic. He's 3 for 7.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot he wanted.
Magic basketball. To Aaron Gordon. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
Driving right to the basket. He'll go to the foul line to shoot.
Sometimes when you get up big, you get a little careless. But attention to detail through the end, that's how you avoid unnecessary fouls.
Goran Dragic. Couple of free throws on the way. For his career, 76% from the line. Misses the first. Good recovery. Hits the second free throw. Magic own the possession. To VUCEVIC. Scores from the post.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
Dragic to Butler. Here comes the screen. NIKOLA VUCEVIC swats it. Calls out of bounds. Last touch by Evan Fournier. Butler. Out of bounds, last touch by the Heat. The Magic secure the victory. They moved ahead 2-1 in this best-of-7 series. For my partner Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been the NBA Playoffs on EA Sports. Find out more at easports.com. Until next time, good night.
Here, and I've got your EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Magic could not have been more dominant in this game. What really stood out for me is how many times they scored on second-effort plays. It takes heart to keep up that kind of execution, and these guys were relentless. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Orlando Magic. The Heat really lost big in this matchup, and you can tell it was tough on them. Losses like this become main discussion topics in the media. So hopefully this team is ready to answer the tough questions. It's not going to be fun. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Miami Heat.
Game track. Second chance points. Player of the game.
NIKOLA VUCEVIC put up the kind of points that made him an easy choice for this award. He couldn't be stopped. And when he realized he was in the zone, he just took it to another level.
Who was cold?
Every player that makes it to the NBA is a great athlete, but even the best players have their off nights. Today was just one of those days for this guy. Here we go with the top 3 plays.
Number 2. Number 1.
And that does it for our post-game wrap-up. On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose. Thanks for joining us.